Hi friends, well today is Thursday, February 11th, and I wanted to come on and let you know how I'm feeling after my transfusion on Monday. There's some other things I want to talk about too, but we'll get to that. So first of all, yes, the transfusion. Sorry I'm so scruffy here. I love this wig and it's so, like, it wasn't meant to be a good wig, so it's really ratty now. So this is probably the last time you'll see it because I want to get a different one. Hopefully I can find the same one like this. But anyway, see how easily I get sidetracked. So anyway, since my transfusion, I don't notice a difference. Not yet, but they did say that could happen because my levels are so low that they said I might not even feel it by the second one. I might not feel it till the third one. So that was a little bit disappointing, but at least I was prepared for that to happen, which is good. I'm glad they told me, or I probably would have been having a conniption thinking, oh, my nerves, it didn't work. So yes, I go for my second one a week tomorrow, and then the last one a week after that. So yes, so that's how that went. But yeah, I really don't notice a difference. I'm still tired. I get winded very easily. Yeah, so that is that. I've been wanting to stay home since I went, but I did go out yesterday, even though I didn't want to, and I got my pretty nails done for Valentine's. Come on, focus. Focus. Well, anyway, well, it doesn't want to focus, but that is a Valentine tree. It's a tree with little hearts on it, and then she put some glitter on that one, so that's fun. Bill works afternoons, of course, so he will be working tomorrow, but Sunday we're going to go out for dinner. We were going to go Saturday, but we figured it's probably going to be so packed, so we are going tomorrow. We used to have a Krabby Joe's here in town, and it's since been changed to Chuck's Roadhouse. Now I have heard that Chuck's Roadhouse, one that's in a city where we visited once, they said it wasn't that great, but the menu looks good, so we're going to give it a try. Hopefully the weather will be better. It is snowing like crazy out there today. Like, it is coming down, but it's the nice, fluffy, nice, soft snow, which is nice. So, of course, Crack has been silly because when he gets out in the snow. And speaking of him silly, one of the reasons why, well, not really a reason why, that I didn't come yesterday is yesterday's was my mom's birthday. So we barbecued hamburgers, and Bill found a white cake, just a small one, thank goodness, but still bigger than the cupcake that I was hoping for. But anyway, because Mom always requested hamburger and vanilla cake for her birthday, so we did that. And then we got a balloon, and when Bill got home last night, we went out on the balcony. I think it was probably 11:45 when we went out, because we still wanted it to be on that day. So what we do, we go out on the balcony, we both hold the balloon, or the ribbon on the balloon, and we quietly say something to Mom, like, excuse me, just under our breath, something that we want to say. And then once each of us is done saying what we want to say, then we look at each other and say, we love you, Mama, and release the balloon. And there's a funny story about the balloon. Remember I told you guys every time she went out, she had a strawberry sundae from McDonald's? Well, when we lived at the house, we lived very close to McDonald's, and the balloon always, we'd stand on the back deck, and the balloon always went in the direction of McDonald's, and we got the biggest kick out of that. Well, this is the first time that we've set one off here on the balcony, and we face east. Yeah, we face east, and McDonald's is west. So we're watching the balloon last night, and it was headed east, and I am not kidding you guys. I'm not kidding. All of a sudden, it stopped and just went west. right towards McDonald's. Oh my goodness, I didn't know whether to laugh or cry. Even now, I'm like, it just, I don't know, it was just really something. So she was going to get her strawberry sundae no matter what. But anyway, it's always nice to say something privately to her, and I know Bill really misses her too. They were so incredibly close. Like, she just loved him to pieces. And he loved her, even though sometimes she was bad. He still loved her. And we will talk about the main reason why I didn't come on yesterday. And I pray to God 2 things. I pray I don't get mad and I don't cry. But hold on, and I'm just going to get a drink of water, and then we'll talk about why I didn't come yesterday to discuss my transfusion. Hold on, be right back. Okay, now that I'm back, I was thinking I should have just put the camera on Korak, because he's just laying on the love seat. I should have just put it on him in case I do get upset, but I'm trying really hard not to. But the reason I didn't want to come on yesterday is I was livid. I was so upset. I was mad and I was upset, and it's all about Amy's life journey. So many of us have known what has happened. It's the talk of YouTube right now. In case you don't know, she is a weight loss channel and a vlogger, and she's been on for a couple of years. Well, there's a video. Everybody's saying, why is this video coming to surface now? Because it was back almost 2 years ago. Well, the reason I believe it's coming to the forefront now is because she is a weight loss channel, she's getting more subscribers. And usually when you first subscribe to a channel, you go back to the earlier videos to see what they're about. Well, one of her earlier videos, she was doing a video, sweet as could be, like butter would melt in her mouth. Like, she was just overly sweet, saying, thank you for getting me to 600 subscribers. I think she's got like 2,000 and something now, but thank you for getting me to 600 subscribers. And oh, I appreciate you all so much, and blah, 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 blah. And her, at the time, 2-year-old daughter was crying in the background. Now, Amy was in a bedroom. The little girl was outside the bedroom door. So you could hear the child crying, and you could tell Amy was getting more and more frustrated. Well, the girl let off a terrible wail. Like, she was so, you could tell it was a devastated cry. Okay. So Amy got up. Amy's face completely changed. She got up. She went out to the child. You could hear the smack. It wasn't a tap, how Amy claims it was. It was a smack. I do believe it was on her bottom because it felt, or it sounded kind of muffled. So I'm thinking the diaper or whatever. But then the child just wailed, and Amy screamed at the top of her lungs and said, no, we don't scream in this house, or something like, well, hello, Mr. Korak, how are you? Something like that. And then she slammed the door. So the child was on the other side of the door. Okay. In my life, the 2 worst things that have ever happened are my mom and dad passing. The next major thing in my life is never being able to have children. I wanted kids from as long as I could remember. I always wanted to have kids. I do believe God does have other plans for me. There's probably a reason why I didn't have children, but it devastated me. And for years I could barely function. I would see young teenagers with kids that they weren't even looking after them. I'd see animals with babies, like puppies and kittens. And I was like, and I can't have kids? And then I see this video of Amy, who claims to be so sweet, and she smacked her child. A 2-year-old baby. 2 years old. A 2-year-old baby is crying for a reason. Anyway, then another video surfaced of her in her van and her 2 children in the back of the van while she was waiting for the 3rd child. And the baby was crying about their tummy. They had a tummy ache or something just wasn't right. And because Amy was videoing, she kept saying, just a minute, just a minute. And the child kept saying, my tummy, my tummy. Then she says, do you want me to get the spoon? And the child quit crying and fussing. And she reached above the sun visor of the passenger seat and grabbed a wooden spoon and showed us and said, I take this wooden spoon with me wherever I go. She goes, have I used it? No. She goes, have I threatened it? You bet you. And that's the way she did it. And it just totally broke my heart. And yesterday, I'm not kidding, I cried so much yesterday for what I had seen. Hold on, I gotta stop it for a minute. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry, I'm back. It just really hit home. And I was very upset most of the day from it. I just kept thinking about the kids and thinking what a gift from God a child is. Anyway, so last night she puts up a video because on Wednesdays she wants to put up a video of how much weight she lost. And the video was called Weigh In and Abuse. And it had question marks. She came on, talked about her 3-pound weight loss, and then she went into this spiel of how she is a mother to that child and she has a right to raise that child the way she wants. And she said most people raise their children these days to be assholes, and I don't want my children to be like that. So yes, I discipline them. She said, and it's my choice, it's my prerogative, and I have control. I would love to go back and watch the video and see how many times she said control in that video. And she was saying that what we didn't know was that the child was in a timeout first, and that she got out of her timeout because she was upset, and that's why Amy got mad. Well, anybody that's watched Amy for quite a while knows she would have told us about a timeout chair. We've never heard of it. We've never seen one. Then she went on to say that her gain before that was her problem, and she wasn't blaming her subscribers, and she took full responsibility. Well, then she went on and said about the child and said she was going to talk very briefly, and it was the only time she was going to talk about it. And apparently, and this is a line of crap as far as I'm concerned. Yes, I'm being opinionated, and it's just because I'm so devastated. I used to subscribe to her. I even had her as a friend on Facebook. Not now. No way, Jose. But anyway, because if she did that on camera, and she is really good at editing her videos, why wouldn't she edit that part out? But no, she left it in there. Like, who does that? And if you're doing that on camera to that baby, because at 2 years old, yes, you're a baby. If she's doing that to her baby at 2 years old, what does she do when the camera's not on? Like, in my opinion, I've seen the oldest child on camera, and to me, it's like that boy is walking on eggshells. And maybe we know why now. I don't know. But anyway, I was going somewhere with that. What was I saying? Shoot. Just about her saying that that's how she raises her child and she's done nothing wrong. Oh, and that, yeah, this is the part. She said she's taken the video to the police department, and the police department have looked at it and said, no, there's nothing wrong with that. You were fine. You were just being a mother. Come on. Listen, I don't like swearing on my channel, but if bullshit was music, Amy would be a brass band all by herself. It's just ridiculous. Just lie after lie comes out of that woman's mouth. And she's justifying it. Oh, and she even said, oh my gosh, I should have done a reaction video when I watched the video because I was just devastated. She even said she found all of this funny, how everybody was talking about it and all that, that she found it funny. And she said, oh, you must have had to dig really, really deep to find that video. No, it wasn't labeled anything like I smacked my kid. It wasn't that kind of a video. It was, I think, a trip to Portland or something like that. So it wasn't even a video that would draw your attention to that. It was probably a new subscriber that has gone back to her older videos to watch them to get to know Amy. Well, this is something else. But to say that you went to the police and the police said it was okay, and she said, and if they call if any of my subscribers call CPS on me, I'm not worried. I'm not sitting here in fear because I know what I did wasn't wrong. I can't believe how much it affected me. And I do think it's because I don't have kids of my own, which maybe I shouldn't even be one to making comments on it because I don't know what it's like to be a mom. So I don't know how you would take care of your child. But I know one thing, like I used to babysit all the time, and there is no way in hell I would ever smack a child. Like that cry was so devastating. She wanted her mom, and her mom thought doing this video was more important. And then because she cried even louder, she gets smacked for it. And Amy also said, geez, Lou. Now this woman goes to counseling once a week. Her counselor should say, Amy, get the hell off of YouTube and take care of yourself and your family. Because she even said in her video yesterday that her #1 priority was her and her channel. Well, no, I think first she said her, and then later she said that her channel and her health is the #1 priority, and that's how her family sees it. And she, oh man, she double talks, let me tell you. She also said that she had Instagram and she took it down. Sorry, I just got to watch the time on this. I'm going to shut it off for a minute and come right back. So yes, this double talker also said that she took her Instagram down, but she might put it back up, but just for family, because she wants to be able to communicate with her family for that. Well, I don't know how long ago she did a video saying she no longer talks to her mom, and in her eyes, she has no family other than Ollie and the kids. Well, she lives with Ollie and the kids, so why would she need Instagram to communicate with them? So it's all BS in my opinion. Like, she really just and what she does now too, and she did it yesterday, she will disable her comments so people can't leave a comment because it's all negative. Well, damn, no wonder it's negative, girl. You smacked your child on camera. Oh, and she said it was a tap. Listen, and as someone said yesterday, and you know, I never thought of this until the time, and it's funny because when they said this, I used to think this about my little Lassapoo, because he was a little lapdog. But what they said was, can you imagine being a 2-year-old baby and having like a 400-pound woman come at you ready to slap you? How terrifying that would be. And it's funny, I used to think that about my Lassapoo. Not that I ever smacked him, but I mean, he always would, like when he was on the floor, he'd have to look way up. I felt like that show, The Jolly Green Giant, or no. Yeah, was it called Jolly Green Giant? I don't know. But yeah, so, you know, that child would have thought, holy, this is something. But anyway, I've really had to, yesterday I was a mess. One, because it was Mom's birthday, then no kids, and then seeing her response video to it all just totally broke my heart. She was trying to justify it. And then at the beginning of the video, when she was saying, oh, I don't blame any of you for me having a binge. I know it was me that did it and everything. Then later in the video, after she talked about her child and said that's it, she's not going to discuss it anymore, she then says, I know how you guys all are. You want to steer me in this direction instead of in my weight loss direction. So there she was, contradicting herself again and blaming her viewers for the way she feels. Well, I don't know. I just don't know. But anyway, that's where I was yesterday. My channel, I'm not going to let it be like a drama channel. I probably shouldn't have even said anything about it, but I'm just so like devastated. Like, I would like to be able to talk to her in a way and say, look, from the point of view, like everybody's saying, I'm a mom and I would never do this or whatever. I'd like her to hear the point of view from a woman that, would give absolutely anything to have a child and couldn't. And then here you are with this one. That poor little girl. But anyway, enough said on that. I really hope she gets herself together. I hope she takes some time off YouTube. She says she's not going to. I hope people have unsubscribed. I've unsubscribed to her. I may lose viewers for this, but you know, in my opinion only, although if you go on YouTube, you'll see it's the opinion of many, but in my opinion, what she did was extremely wrong, and she doesn't deserve to have viewers. Like, she just, and especially, you know, even if she would have come on and said, yes, you know, that was a couple years ago and I was having a bad day, or it was a couple years ago and you guys don't know what happened before that, or come on and say you're truly sorry for what happened and what was shown. But to come on and say that she has a right to discipline her child and she has control over her children and she will control the fact that they won't be assholes when they go out into the community, those were her words. So anyway, but yes, I was fired up. Let me tell you, poor Bill come home from work after 11, like it was, I don't know, quarter after 11 or something. And I was still fired up. He's like, what on earth is going on? Oh, there's Mama. I moved her. She was by the door so I could see her every time I went out, but now I've got her there. So when I'm sitting on the love seat, I can see her. Yeah, I know, squirrel moment. But yeah, he came home and he's like, what on earth is going on? I said, listen to this video. And even he was shocked. He had no words either. Like, when I first heard it, I was like, what on earth? How can you justify that? But anyway, enough of that, enough attention given to her. So yes, my transfusion is done. The first one, as I say, I go in next Friday. We'll see how that goes. I am a little bit whiter again, paler again, but other than that, you know, I don't feel any different. So I'm hoping the next one will work really good, but I'll definitely keep you posted. And I'll probably do a video maybe Sunday when we go out to eat. I'm actually going to wear a different wig. I might put on a little bit of makeup. I'm going to try and dress nicer. I'm going to try and look all girly. Now that I've got my girly nails, I'm going to try and look all girly. Okay, guys, I love you so much. And thanks again for 1,000 subscribers. Oh, my goodness. And I got an email from YouTube today. I almost did a cartwheel saying, congratulations, I'm doing a good job and whatever. It's a, oh, what's the word I'm trying to say? Like a generic email. Like they would send it to everybody that got to this point. But still, I was so excited. So, yeah. I'm excited. Okay, guys, I love each and every one of you, and I will talk to you again real soon. Bye for now. And Amy, if you're watching this, smarten up. Okay, love you guys. Bye for now.